Hi everyone, sorry about that. For some reason I wasn't getting a video earlier. Okay. Hi Stephen. Hi Susan. Okay, that's excuse me. I have allergies, so excuse me. Forgive me. Hopefully this is the last one. Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Okay. No, but mine is not that bad. Hi Jen. It's just that every once in a while, it make me the cough or I have to clear my throat. But it's not as bad as my mom's. My mom has the same thing, but hers is worse. Hi, Lucille. Hi, Susan. Bam. Oh, okay. You could see me before. I think the issue was on my end. I'm not quite sure why, but I wasn't getting video. But now everything seems to be fine. That's all right. It could be worse. Okay. 1 second. Had there been known? Yes, Stephen, it's not fun. Okay. Hi, Cherrypath. I'm missing part of the chat, so because I got out. Okay. Okay. Oh, Dominic, I don't know about that. It's gonna take some major disappointment for people who are on the Trump trend to get off because it seems like now it's like a big game. They are being very stubborn, and it's okay. I wouldn't let that bother you because it's it it's gonna take a little while before she leaves that alone, Dominant. So, uh, but give her a few more months. Now, once they start losing their health insurance, and it's or people with pre-existing conditions, from what I understand, they are trying to eliminate whatever they had before for people who have pre-existing conditions. So once that starts kicking in and people start to realize, oh, something is wrong, then they will start changing their minds. But for now, I don't know how they do it, but I don't think they're going to change their mind anytime soon. So let's keep our fingers crossed. The best thing to do is to leave them alone. I don't try to convince anybody to change their minds. It's really not worth it. Hi, Melfon. Jen, I feel like saying yes. Uh, Jen, why am I seeing? Hi, Michelle. Jen, why am I seeing cars or a car dealership? What's with that? The minute I read your question, I don't know if that's what your father did when he was here, or something related to that something you may go you are going to do, or someplace you're going to find a job. Do you know why I'm seeing a dealership? Hi, Susan. Hadidra? Oh, so, hi Anna. Car wrecks take a while to. Oh, so that's why I'm getting car. Okay. All right. It's because you're in the process of getting rid of the cars. I don't know if you are. I don't know why. For some reason, I was seeing cars. I thought it was a dealership. How many cars are you trying to get rid of, Jen? Jen, how many cars are you trying to get rid of? That's why I was getting the dealership. Boy, you must have a lot of cars. I'm sorry, Anna. I switched on you. I feel the best thing to do in your case is work with your doctors and keep taking care of yourself and look into things that are good for inflammation because that's the worst part, inflammation. So, oh my God, yeah. Well, that's four. That's Jen. That's why I'm seeing a dealership. It's a small dealership. In any event, yes, I feel you're gonna be able to go back to work, and I would be surprised if you don't find something between now and August. Okay? Okay. Uh, Michelle, I'm not supposed to, I can't do medical stuff. Okay, that's against the law. But you are asking about someone from the other side. I feel like saying the letter M, and I'm not saying M for mom. Where is your mom, and whose name? Anybody in your family? I'm sorry, that's your name. I apologize. Let me do some. Hi, Kate. Uh, Michelle, where is your mom? Hi, Mona Lisa. Oh, that's why I was getting the M. I backed off because I was afraid because I didn't want, I'm like, I looked at your name, it says Michelle, and your mom is Margaret. I don't know if you heard when I said M. Okay. So you two share because I'm like, okay, maybe I saw your name and I'm getting the S. Okay. Hi, Susan. Mom wants to say hi to you, okay? And it was I was being, I looked at your name because your name did not register after you asked me the question, even if I said it. It happens to me that way, I can't help it. But I was getting the letter M, so it was your mom. She wants to say hi and pass it off to you and the rest of the family. Okay? And who had the stomach issue? Michelle? I don't remember Lucille, but if you say so, do you have what? Okay, Lucille. Yeah, you can tell me. Susan, about the bracelet. Hi, Pam. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Patricia. Okay, somebody asked me a question here. Uh, Susan S., the probability of you finding that bracelet is small, but I don't feel it was stolen because I'm seeing it somewhere. I don't know where. Did you, okay, did you, do you, are you used to put your stuff, uh, it seems like you put it into something. That's what it feels like to me. So be careful if you're throwing envelopes out or anything or any type of container where you can put that stuff in, that bracelet into, that you don't throw it out with the bracelet in it. Okay, that's what I feel like saying. Hi Maureen, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Why am I seeing it inside an envelope? Oh, I mean, it's a nice bracelet, I understand. I don't know why. Hi Maureen. Hi Young. Okay. Uh, Melphone. Melphone, give me 1 second. Okay, Melphone. What's with uh, what's with the property? Are you doing something with the property, Melphone, or did your father or brother leave a property here? Hi, Carla. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Melphone, can you hear me? Oh, okay. What happened to that property? Carla, the minute I'm looking at your name. Oh, okay. That's where I'm getting it, Melphon. So, but it's okay. Things happen. But your dad wants to say hi. It's because the property is significant. That's why your dad is showing it to me. And there's something about surgery. I don't know if it's your dad or your brother who had surgery before they left, but they both want to say hi to you. Pastor love to you. Please tell everyone else and your mom that they are well. Okay? They're passing the love to everyone. Yeah, I know what you mean, Melphon. It's not easy. Pam, I'm not getting inheritance. Hi, Maureen. Carla. Carla, I have a question for you. Carla, can you hear me? Hi, Maureen. Who passed recently? Did someone pass recently, Carla? Hi, Richie. Even if it's not in your family, did somebody, a friend or something? Okay, thank you for that because they come across, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Carla, it's your dog because I get them as well. Okay, because I knew something left. The dog wants to say hi and wants to say thanks for taking for being so caring. Okay, hi Yuli. Oh, Yuli, did you see what was in the news today about they have the fastest computer? I'm sorry, I'll be with you in a minute. Okay, Gala. I'm sorry, Carla. Your dog wants to say thank you. Okay, and say hi to you and the family. Okay. I'm sorry, I keep jumping. No, Michelle, it's not you. It's because Carla's dog passed. That's what it was. This past December. So it's recent. I love mystery. You are very welcome, Carla. The minute I saw your name, and I kept seeing something that just left, someone just left. I can get dogs or pets as people because it depends on how you treated them. So that's why I asked you the way I did. I thought it was someone that passed. Okay. Susan Walker. I feel like saying yes. I am not getting any issues uh, with traveling or with the trip. Susan, why am I seeing water? Are they going to be on water or in a little boat or in a boat or some sort? Susan Walker. No wonder she couldn't wait to say hi to you the minute you stepped into the room. Hi, Maureen, give me a couple of seconds. Oh, are they going to go to the beach or something? Susan, why am I seeing water? Yeah, they're going to make it fine. No, Michelle, I don't. In fact, I used to read from AOL chat rooms, and it didn't matter. People give me their names or not. It doesn't make any difference. Uh, Maureen, yes, Patricia, I heard about Anthony Boudin. Unfortunately, these things happen. It seems like, from what I understand, he was suffering from depression. So yeah, it's really sad. Okay, 1 second. Erica, I'll be with you in a minute. Oh, somebody asked me about something here. Hey Pam, I'm gonna go back to your question. Are you still with us? You seeing counting money doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be an inheritance. It may be something else. You're gonna come into money some other way. You know what I mean, Pam? Are you still with us? Yes, Robin. I read in the news today that IBM and it was in the news today. Well, I read it from MSNBC, I believe, or CNBC, uh, that IBM They're going to be testing it again next week. But IBM has one of the fastest computers. In fact, I just remember I did a video, I believe it was last month. I believe it was in May. I put something about IBM at the end of the video. I said IBM has some, there are things, IBM has a lot of work in the pipeline and system they're going to release that are going to be beneficiary. Everyone will benefit from them. I feel today was one of the stuff of the machines that I was talking about. And one of my videos, I have a little blurb about IBM, and somebody commented on it too. So yes. Oh, I said to invest in IBM. Oh, wait a minute. I don't remember saying I said to invest in IBM. I said they're gonna come out with some stuff. Even if you are looking, uh, I feel like saying yes, but it's gonna take a little bit of doing. But I feel you will. Oh, okay, Susan. If you say so, I don't recall what I said, but I know I mentioned something about IBM coming out with some good stuff. Oh, I know what I said. I probably said something like it's not over. Their stack is going to go up. I probably said something like that. I have to review it, but I remember. In fact, I'm thinking of every week. I mean, I am going to do something, release a video on politics, and I'm going to do another video about certain companies, or I am going to do something because I love cars and I love electronics, and I'm into both. And oh my God, that's it's expensive. In any event, don't be surprised if I do something on politics and then I post something about cars or companies such as IBM, Intel, Microsoft, Google, and a whole bunch of them. So don't be surprised. There's a pretty good chance, Love Mystery. Rick Scott is a pretty slick guy. I don't know who's running against him, but it seems like he has a pretty good chance to me. Okay, I'm not a fan of his, but I've not been following Florida politics. Okay, Carla. So you had two, but I think it's your pup. Let me think about it, okay, Carla, and I'll give you a name, and you tell me if it's your coworker's name. Erica, I feel like saying yes, but it's gonna take some effort and discipline. Okay, and I'm getting two, so I don't think it's 2 months, so within the next 2 years. Okay, really, I didn't know that about that, Susan. In fact, Bitcoin. I started doing some because I didn't know very much about Bitcoin, and a friend of mine was investing. He started investing in Bitcoin. I was gonna do a video on Bitcoin, and I got distracted, and then I didn't finish it. But I think I should go back. Oh, you know what I think, Susan? Ben, to be honest with you, uh, I don't think Bitcoin is going to be as big as people think. You know what I mean? I mean, it's going to be people are going to trade and stuff and have fun with it, and people with major money they're going to invest. But I don't think so. It's a good thing, Pam. That's why I'm saying it may not be an inheritance. It may be the lottery or something. Okay, so don't get discouraged. Your dreams are real, and if you are used to, thank you, Susan, and if you are used to having precognitive dreams, so something is going to come out for you, but I don't feel anybody passing. That's why I told you I didn't feel it was an inheritance. Or the other thing is somebody maybe may put you in their will, and you can't have it yet until they go. Okay, but I don't think that's what it is. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm getting distracted here. Okay, Carla, who's Jem? Carla, are you still with us? Thank you, Deidre. Carla, are you still with us? Okay. Who's Jem, or the name just letter J around the person who passed? Or is it in your family? Yes. Either Jem or a name that starts with the letter J. Absolutely, Susan. That's your intuition speaking to you. Dion, I feel like saying yes. But does your sister have a son? It feels like there's a kid here for your sister. Hey JP, you're welcome, Susan. Susan, learn how to meditate, okay? And okay, your sister wants to say hi to you, Dion, and wants you to know. I could have said yes and make you happy, but I like to validate when I say things. Hi, Yvette. Uh, your sister's at peace and with other members of the family on the other side, okay? So don't worry about whether she's at peace or not, and she's still part of you and the family. Please pass her love to her son and the rest of the family, okay? I'm sorry, Maureen. Okay. Oh, that's good for you, Susan. Then yeah, then everything should fall into place for you. Okay? Okay, somebody asked me a question before and I'm sorry. I'll be with you in a few minutes, Erica. Somebody, uh, 1 second, people. Okay, I'm not supposed to answer legal questions, Kate, but I feel you're gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Okay, Kate. Hey Pam, you never know. If you may win the lotto. That's not out of the realm of possibilities. So don't play for a lot of money either. A lot of people think they have to when they're playing the lotto, they have to play for a lot of money. If you are meant to win, oh yes, you will. And also, if you have a friend or know anybody who's an astrologer, there is a marker. I've studied, well, I went over, I didn't really do an in-depth study. I looked at the astrological charts of a few people who won the lottery. There is a marker in their charts. So if you can do that, that's one way of finding out if you're going to win the lotto. I can't go into it right now. I wouldn't remember anyway because I only started learning astrology 10 years ago. I cannot memorize all these things. So what I do is I use two computers when I do readings. And because I'm psychic, it's easier for me to interpret charts. In any event, that's why I can't remember everything. It's too much. Okay. So Pam, yes, play for $1 or $2. Why not? But if you have a friend who knows astrology, ask them to check for you. Okay. Nice seeing you too, Love Mystery. I'm sorry, I'm skipping here. Thank you, Michelle. Richie, I will be with you in a few minutes. Someone else asked me a question before. Well, Patricia, you asked about people and things that used to occupy, uh, that you took used to take comfort in. You know, maybe you outgrew, you are in a different space right now. So there's nothing wrong with that as long, and it's a good thing if you can. You don't have to lean on anyone anymore. You can depend on yourself. It's good to have friends and family, but if you can be self reliant, and the better. Okay. I'm sorry, Kate. I don't feel surgery, but please talk to your doctor. That's the best thing. Okay. I know what you mean. It's not easy. Yeah. Stephen, I didn't see your question. I just saw it. Give me 1 minute. Lisa B, I'll be with you in a minute. Okay. Stephen, your friend. It feels like to me they're gonna be able to stabilize him. Okay. It's. I feel he'll get out. It will take a, it will take a little bit, but they will, find the right meds for him. I feel he'll get out. I feel it's going to take at least 3 to 6 months, though. Okay, Stephen? Okay. Yvette, these people suffered from depression. And if you don't take care of it, yeah, that stuff can be deadly. So people who suffer from depression, they have to take care of themselves. It's very important. Don't get me wrong. It's easy for me to sit here and preach, until you are in their shoes. I'm not saying it's easy, but they need people. It feels like to me to be around them and help them, and it's a challenge. Oh, Erica, with Trump and Kim Jong Un, I feel it's going to be a nice photo op for Trump. Okay, and I feel that Kim is going to outsmart him, but we're not going to find out right away. But I don't feel anything is going to come out of this. Uh, the thing is, Susan, we all have spirit around us. So if your neighbor is probably has the ability to see spirits, okay, uh, one of them may be stronger than the rest. So I feel your neighbor is right, and I'm not getting a feeling of master, to be honest with you, because I don't feel they work that way. There may be one that's stronger than the others, but yes, uh, I feel your neighbor, is able to see. That's why your neighbor told you that. Okay. Hi, Aquarian. Thanks, Maureen. Okay. You're welcome, Susan. Because my mother channels different energies, so she always has a bunch of people, well, not spirits around her. Uh, thank God I don't have to channel. Oh my God. Hi, Valerie. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Okay. Valerie, who's David? The minute I read your friend's name, Laura, and I feel like saying David. Ah, okay. Hi, Mimis. Erica, no. My ex-wife lives in Long Island. Okay, your ex-husband. Give me 1 second. Because I started talking to someone else and I forget what you asked me. That's why I said give me 1 second. Mikhail Joe Kennedy will definitely run for president. Give him a couple of years. I am looking for somebody's question because I forget what they asked. Uh, oh, Valerie. Valerie, what was your question? I'm looking for what your question. I know it's about someone. I think you told me about someone on the other side. I just wanted to make sure that I'm validating what I was going to say. What do you mean? Okay. Valerie, did your friend know your ex-husband? I feel like saying yes. Oh, that's why I'm feeling they know each other. Okay. All right. Well, they are both together and they both want to say hi to you because the minute you said Laura I hear David. Okay. Uh, they both want to say hi to you. Okay, Valerie? Please pass their love to the family and everyone else. Okay? Well, at least he's visiting you, so that's a good thing. Okay, someone else asked me a question. And Flood, I feel like saying yes. Uh, the thing is to find the right medication. You have to work with the doctors. Okay, find the right medication and work with the doctors. But let me ask you a question. How old is your daughter? And Flood, how old is your daughter, please? You are very welcome, Valerie. Oh, okay. Uh, yeah, the best thing to do, Flood, is working with the doctors. That's what I feel like saying. There is no other way, unfortunately, in therapy. Okay? Does she, I mean, sometimes, and mostly at that age, they're very young. They want to be like their friends and they having difficulties coping. And that plays with their emotions as well. I know a young lady who suffers from depression, and that's the biggest problem. And they need people to tell them all the time they're gonna be okay, and to support them. They need a lot of support. Okay, so I feel like saying yes, and things are getting better. So keep working with the doctors. Okay, Unplugged, hang in there. It's a challenge. But when I read your question, I didn't feel anything bad. So keep our fingers crossed. Okay. Okay. Hi, Snow. You're welcome to watch. God, I'm a Gemini. Oh, Pat, I'm sorry. Pat Rami, are you still with us? Hi, Maria. I feel he will quit. Maybe I don't, it's all the stuff that are coming out. I don't feel he's going to last 4 years. Oh, not a Scorpio. I would love to be a Leo. A Scorpio, oh boy, that's challenging. Okay. Give me 1 second, Maureen. I'm trying to, somebody here. Uh, no, Mimis, I said he's not going to last 4 years. I don't see that at all. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to, someone asked me a question above. Susan, not all of us, and you know what? It's okay not to sense or feel anything. Sometimes it can be quite scary. I've had that happen to me a couple of times and it can be unsettling. So be happy. Okay, Susan Bam? Thank you, Novaj. Really, Lisa? Well, you're welcome. Glad you're here. Okay. Someone asked me a question. Maria, give me 1 second. Someone asked me a question before you did. So, uh, give me 1 minute and I'll come to you. What happened? Oh. One second. Yes, Trump is a Gemini, but I'm closer to Taurus, so I have a lot of Taurus in me. Okay. Maureen, you asked me about Bill. Uh, okay, once I saw the name Maureen, uh, is he about 5'11" to 6 feet? Maureen. Maureen, are you still with us? Thank you, Linda. You think so, did you? Well, if you said Taurus, you would have been right because I'm 1 day, I'm 1 day into Gemini. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Somebody asked me a question about a bill. Oh, yeah, Maureen. Maureen, are you still with us? Maureen. I think Maureen left. Okay. Someone else asked me a question. Please give me a second. Give me a second. I'm looking for someone else asked me a question and I don't see the person, so I'm gonna move on. Oh my God. Lisa, you asked me about okay, give me a couple of seconds, Lisa. Uh, Lisa, I'm not seeing him. Okay. Lisa, when I read your question, I'm seeing a dark skinned gentleman. He's on the slender side and about 5'9", 5'10". Is that him? Lisa, can you hear me? Lisa B. Lisa. Hi, Edward. Well, Lisa, if you're still here, let me know. Seems like you pop in, asked your question, and left. Lisa Marie, I don't. Yeah, I don't do anything. Unfortunately, I should, but no, I just jump in. I mean, I meditate almost every day, but I don't do any preparation. It takes me a couple of minutes to just uh, get into it, and that's it. So, because I'm always doing things, and mostly now doing this YouTube stuff. So I am always like creating videos or editing videos, and I do astrology. So my life is crazy. Right now, I can't wait to get up in the morning and start working, which is unbelievable. So, no, I don't. I should do. I'm trying to become a little more disciplined, Lisa. Okay. To like this evening, I meditated for about 5 minutes before I did this. I'm trying to be good because I can once I start doing work, I get carried away. Linda, yes, I do have precognitive dreams. Yes, I do have dream about what things that are coming. In fact, if I am trying to do anything, let's say for example, I'm trying to buy a car, I won't buy it until I see it in my dream. So yes, even a car, a house, or anything that I am doing, there's a very good chance they will show it to me in my dream. Hi, Deidre. Hello, Hadidra. Maybe it's what they say is correct. He suffered from depression and he committed suicide. Unfortunately, okay. I don't feel it's anything more than that. Uh, yes, Snow. You can using astrology. You can find people's birth time. Yes, if they can, it's even better if they can tell you, give you a window, or they can tell you if they were born in the morning or in the evening. Okay, but what they have to do, they have to give you at least six major events that occurred in their lives. Okay, like let's say for example, if they got married, when they got married, when they had kids, school graduation, uh, passing of people that were close to them, all these things. Anything that's significant if they move from one country to here or if they made a move, all those things, you'll be surprised. Yes, you can figure out people's birth time. In fact, there are some, oh my God, one of my astrology program is from him. Hang on a second. I don't think but he is on YouTube. He posts on YouTube. The guy who designed the astrological software that I use is on YouTube. He has some stuff about figuring out people's birth time. So yes, it can be that I do it. Every once in a while I get to do it for people. So yeah, that's a tough question, Mimi. Yeah, Lisa, astrology is pretty powerful. Well, it may not, Susan, that dream may not mean that you were working specifically with Barack and Michelle, but it means because dreams can be, it's probably metaphor for something else. Let's say, for example, if you were talking to, looking for a job or something, that dream means like, yes, you're going to find a job. So dreams are not always one to one. Sometimes, you have to learn how to interpret them. Well, usually, Mimi, the precognitive dreams, you have them around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning till about 6, most of the time, okay? And the minute you have them, if you can't remember them, buy yourself an electronic recorder, voice recorder, and just, I used to do that, turn around and turn it on. That's your best bet, okay, Mimi? Yes, Lisa? Well, I relax every day, so really, Susan? Well, I don't recall having dreams about too many celebrities either, so don't feel too bad. Yes, no chart rectification, exactly. Okay, if you Google it, they have a video on YouTube about chart rectification. So yes. What do you mean physically? You mean like psychically? If I can tell the birth time? No, I'm not that good yet. I'm working on it. Oh my God. Did I answer everybody's questions? I want to make sure. Yes, Mimi, my mom is psychic, and I have a sister who's psychic. And then I have other family members who are really, yeah. Kate, I feel like saying yes. It's all, it has to do with taking the time to take part in activities where that can happen. You'll be surprised. Hi, Rita. Hi, Flo. Maria, what was your question? I'm sorry. I feel this 2018 is going to be good. It's not that bad, Lisa. Oh, you don't have to. You don't need me to say hello to your dad. This no. That your father can hear you. Believe me. Okay. Oh, about the shadows. Yes, I'm sorry about that, Maria. I did see that question above. I One second. You know, where am I getting your dad? Who asked me the question? Maria. Maria, the minute you said about the shadows, and I'm hearing father, dad. Where's your dad, Maria? Uh, maybe the best thing a lot of people are doing uh, is meditate, group meditation. Okay, and people hold prayer groups and prayer, group meditation, even if it's online. A lot of people are doing that. So I feel that's the best way. Okay. Okay. The minute I read your question, Maria, I felt like father. So it's possibly what he's just trying to. Uh, I don't feel it's anything to fear. So because I'm kind of reluctant to say these things, but it feels like your dad wants you to know he's with you. Okay. Okay, Maria. So that's the shadow. You're very welcome, Mimi. Maureen, I don't remember what was your question, Maureen? Mimi, I wouldn't say this is genetic, but I don't know how, I don't know, but I know it's in my family. I have it. You're very welcome, Maria. Maria, what was your question? I mean, Maureen. I'm sorry, Maureen. What was your question? What tombstone? JP, what was your question? I'm gonna try to go back and forth between the two of you. I don't remember what your question was, JP. I'm sorry. Michelle, what was the question about the tombstone? I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I remember vaguely seeing something like that, but I don't remember what it was. I'm not seeing a tombstone, Michelle. Oh, it's fine. That's okay. I'm not seeing it, so that means it's okay. If it was anything, uh, that's all right. If you kicked it, I'm not getting it. So, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. So there's nothing wrong with it. So it's okay if you have it. Okay, maybe it belonged to you to begin with. So it was supposed to be yours to begin with. Okay, Michelle. So it's okay. Oh, JP, I don't feel like discouraging you. Okay. Uh, well, Michelle, I thought you had it already. But one second, JP. No, there's nothing to fear. Well, okay, Michelle. So just have the house blessed, and I don't feel anything with the tombstone, so it should be okay. Wherever you two have it, if something was wrong with it, believe me, by now you would have known. Okay. I was talking to JP. JP, I feel like saying yes, but I wouldn't just quit your job. You know what I mean? I feel like saying test the waters first and see how it goes. Okay, JP? I'm trying to pick up what you want to do, JP. That's what I am doing. I'm seeing JP, what's the business? I'm seeing a place, but I'm not seeing anything in it. What kind of business do you want to open? I'm just curious. Hi, Adred. Building homes. Uh, oh, so you can do this. Oh, I tried to answer you, Maureen. You know, you weren't here. Uh, JP, you can start doing that. You don't have to leave your job and do it. So I was right. Yeah, do it on the side first until you're busy, so busy you can't go back to work, or you can't go to work. Uh, but what I feel like saying, if just yeah, that's the best thing to do. Start doing it on the side, and then you go for it. Okay. Hi, Kokobi. Okay, I'm gonna go, people, because I have something else I have to do. Let me see one person. Okay, I will be back Monday evening. And JP, I feel like saying yes, it will go well, but don't just jump in, okay? You're very welcome. Okay, everyone, those I did not have a chance to answer because I have to go. Uh, I will be back Monday night. So have a great weekend, everyone. I will see you Monday night at 8. Thanks for coming.